the struggle of these squash here are actually real. One of the competitors, like the shades of the other plants that hinders them to have a direct contact of the sun, and the scarcity of water, and the soil condition, which is sandy. The tendency is that the water, when you are watering it, suddenly disappears, so would be adversely affecting them, and it affects really the growth. And at the same time, the other competitor is that beside it there is a growing plant with roots in it competing to be fed with the nutrients. So we have to admit that to be able to allow them to grow continuously, it's a miracle, and there's a need of being so patient about it. So this moringa has roots in it. This kamachili has roots in it. So these became the competitor of this squash alone. Yet, even if this squash is struggling, in fact, in a move to allow it to also grow, supposedly there are two squash here. I removed it so that there is a concentration of consumption, and that's what we did. And okay, but this time around, although yeah, these squash plantation are actually two. Yeah, there are two here, and the other one is actually being left behind, still in the middle. I'll show you. Yeah, the other one is still in the middle. What happened to you? Still in the middle. Yeah, there is competition here. So yeah, wow. Okay, so really, the water which I have just watered in here has been totally being drained, and I'm not sure whether this squash is going to survive in the next 2 days. Hoping that the moisture of the season will help these squash to grow, as it already positioned itself to be dominant, going to the summit, and eventually, yeah, it will spread all throughout. It started spreading already. Oh, you can see that it is already spreading. And how about you? This one is misdirected. You have to go here. And that one already is showing its prominence. It's already there at the summit, and it glided already. I think the two of these squash are already happy, being contented to be gliding there at the summit of it. So so this one is already reaching here at the wooden post, and I am seeing it to be well established, as it's going to be coiling onto the wooden post, and perhaps there is no untoward problem. So this one, I think, yeah, okay, just need to be guided accordingly as it does its climb. Half of it, I mean, the competitor is still up to here. So this one, wow, this I'm so happy, because before this was really very thin and very pale and slender, but this time around, wow, she is telling to us that don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yeah, that's what the message of this squash is telling us today. So this time around, okay, So this one needs to be recalled and needs to be redirected, as it wanted to glide, or it wanted to cross to the other section. Similar with this one. Why you are okay, so good. So that one should be coiling in the other rope, so this one in here, so that there would be no competition in terms of the sunlight distribution, and that is good. That's good. Okay, another squash that needs to be redirected is this one, because actually this one was growing um, at the other side, yet it crossed towards here. I don't know, maybe the squash was envious seeing the other competitor to have been steadily growing, so I need to capture it. I need to manually coil it. Okay, that's good, and hoping that it will follow our instruction to just be coiling towards this direction, as I tied it already. So this one is already reaching here, so I need to manipulate a little bit, or else it will glide again. So okay, so it will climb. I hope it will climb, right? So that's nice. These is two squash plants here, is already reaching towards the flesh of the dead moringa. The other one is already alive, so I hope it will be guided towards the rope, and it will go up. So this one, yeah, I'm so happy it already coiled, and this one too. Oh, this one is already coiling. Yeah, you continue coiling here. So this one are newly replanted. Okay, what do you need? Okay, I need just to prepare a structure here, so that I'm going to catch this one. So I tied it already, so I hope that the squash will just be following this rope going up. So, and this one really, it wanted actually to crawl first towards the ground, positioning itself to go up. Similar with this one, and this one too. Wow. So although some of these squash here in this section are actually struggling, yet some also managed to grow, and we are happy to even announce that the growth has been so consistent.